Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. Hi everyone. So it's going to be a reading intended for all of my Starseeds. Okay, really intended for anybody who finds it, but I was feeling really called to doing a Starseed reading. Okay, so I pulled my Starseed deck. I've got my other ones over there. I'm going to be doing a lot of different readings with all of my Starseed decks. So I guess there's going to be multiple readings, but I've been feeling called to the light seers, okay? Look at this right away. I split it on the devil and the death card. So there's definitely an ending to a very toxic cycle pattern. For some of you, it could be an ending to a relationship or letting go of these dark individuals, right? If you've been having people in your life that have been holding you back, okay, these narcissistic people, you're going to be getting revealed to them, or they're going to be getting revealed to you. Wow, it's interesting how I said it that way. I don't know if that was just retrograde flipping. Sorry if you guys saw the planes here. I went to have my door open and I love being by the airport, so yeah, I love all the planes. Anyway, it's getting here. For some of you, you could almost be toxic for somebody. You know, and I do say often that when you are in a karmic relationship with somebody, often you're karmic for them too. It's a lot of soulmates. I just see 144 on the clock. So shout out to my 144, the chosen. You're often karmic for each other. Soulmates, especially your past life lovers, you guys were often together in previous lifetimes and you endured, some karmic debts. When you reincarnate and come here, you actually have to overcome those toxic patterns and cycles. So when you guys do, you close out your karma. That's why you can very much be with a toxic, or you can very much be with a karmic partner the rest of your lives. That could be your forever partner, the person you marry when it's spend the rest of your life with, and you could be and find that bliss and happiness and love and all of that if you guys overcome the karmic cycles that you had. Then you're no longer karmic soulmates, you're just past lovers and past life soulmates, right? But they came in with a karmic debt. So when you close out that karmic debt, you can close out that cycle and then you guys can be together. Or you can keep leveling up and you can go to your, into another higher vibrational soulmate. It's just a lot of twin flames. They're, it's not always about that union and balance, right? And it's if one of you doesn't fully awaken or learn, you might not come into balance. And if you can't come into balance with your twin, then you're in a karmic relationship and cycle, and it's constantly going to be out of balance, and you're constantly going to have that push and pull, and you're not going to have that bliss and that happiness. That's why a lot of these divine feminines, and it could be masculine too, that just decide that, my twin flame union, it's not worth it for me, because if they can't align with me, then you're constantly kind of working against each other in a way, and then you mirror each other and you push and pull each other, and it gets very, very aggravating. Especially if you get to be this very spiritual person but your twin won't open up spiritually, it's very hard. It's very challenging to be with somebody that's not. It's once you awaken and you become very spiritual, it's hard to have a love connection with someone who's not. Now it's easy to understand that a lot of the masses are waking up spiritually and a lot of people aren't, but it's when it's your lover, right, your forever person, you want to connect on all levels, and it can be very challenging when they don't, right? So for some of you, you could be actually deciding that you don't want to be with your twin, right, forever, or so anyway, there's different messages here. Take them however you feel them fitting, because I'm getting multiple things. There's also been a lot of these emperors waking up and in fact realizing who their divines are, because they're starting to spiritually awaken. Some planes and helicopters. I love all the planes. Look at this. Ace of Cups and Justice. I do know this though. there is meant to be divine love here. It's destined. Somebody is definitely putting a lot of work for loving themselves. They've opened up their heart, you know, and she's holding the heart chakra there. Somebody definitely is opened up to loving themselves. And sometimes that's what it takes too. You just choose to love you. When you stop worrying about so much what your twin's doing too, and you just focus on you, that's a major way to get to this. Look at this, 10 of Cups. To your happily ever after. Because Source Divine Spirit's going to align you with what you decide to have. And then you're going to make those decisions. And that's part of self-love. When you make those decisions and you set up those boundaries for yourself, you don't let people take advantage of you and walk all over you. So maybe you're in a situation, for some of you, like you might even be with your twin and you know it. But it's like if you're unhappy and you're constantly battling, you're arguing with them, and that's not in alignment with what you want, then you need to know that just love yourself. And Source is going to bring in something that's going to be more of a match for you, right? And part of that self-love is creating boundaries, right? Not letting people take advantage of you, walk all over you, use you in any way whatsoever, right? So there's the Moon card here. There are secrets and illusions. And look at this, the duality. I'm getting very strongly this is somebody that has already been connecting with their twin, working with their twin, and also just balancing out the masculine, the feminine energies within. You know, and that masculine side, that is when you're creating boundaries and you're telling people like, no, you're not going to treat me this way. You're not going to mistake my sweetness and my kindness and use it as a vulnerability, right? Because that feminine energy is that compassion, humility, and all of that, right? So I don't know how loud all these planes are going to be in the mic. I may have to close my door. So anyway, I guess I'll wait for it to pass. But you know what? It's fitting. This is my first reading here, so I love it. Temperance here. It's so freeing too. Like, you guys should look up the symbolism behind planes. Like, I have realized to start to do that when I notice a lot of the same symbolism of something coming about in my path. I look up the message behind it, and I don't know, it's just called, like, to me it's definitely like a sign of being free, things like that, but I'm sure there's a lot of other meanings behind that. So Temperance is here. It's balancing. The angels, you know, often are represented with temperance, right? You know, but it's where you're in balance and you're really, you know, you're allowing things that happen around you to not disrupt you. Because for some of you, it's like you're going to be having the devil test you and attack you and try to come at you and try to get you out of this bliss energy and try to stop you from loving yourself. But you know what? You're not doing that. For some of you, you're like, you know what? I'm moving away from this. Moving away. 6 of Swords. Okay. Let's see where. The Fool. Look at this. The Fool and the Wheel. So there's definitely a new beginning here. But it's taken that leap of faith towards your destined fated life. It's definitely you. This is a very lucky time. I'm noticing she's got the dice, right? Around her neck there. I don't know if you can see it, but those lucky dice everybody used to have up in their car. I remember I had a pair. I think mine were hot pink in my first car. Those lucky dice or whatever. But look, Ace of Pentacles. There is definitely, there's an abundant beginning being like offered to you. It's like already in your hand. It's starting to grow. Right? And 9 of Swords. I don't know if this is your energy or energy surrounding you, but if you have this fear, anxiety, and worry, you need to know you're always in the right moment, the right place at the right time. And for some of you, I'm getting this message. It's like, for these people that have been holding you back and blocking you, because some of you have been with, you know, these karmic partners, right? And it's like, they teach you those lessons, and if you've overcame them, but you've stayed in them because of them, so they've been, in fact, holding you back and been in block, you're at the position now where a lot of you, it's like, your karmics, these people, they are actually aligning you now with where you're meant to go. It's like Source Divine, however it works, it's like they've been using some of these energies, but they've been guiding them to kind of set you up. and kind of get you right where you need to be to come into an alignment with your next step. Remember I said, it's interesting how divine source spirit works. You really are always in the right place at the right time. Sometimes you need to change your perspective, right? Maybe they got you out of a situation. Maybe they moved you away from something. Maybe they put you in alignment with something for you to come in alignment with what you're supposed to, or something like that. That's the big airliners. It's probably so loud on the mic, guys. I'm sorry. Maybe I should put like a warning on this if you're wearing earbuds. Like, I know I hate that. I love to listen to videos when I'm falling asleep. And sometimes they come in so loud and then they'll startle me awake. And so maybe I should put a warning that doesn't. I mean, what card I just see? Look at this. The World and the Six of Cups. Something is definitely coming back from the past. There's an ending to a cycle. It could have been a big cycle since childhood. Ooh, Queen of Swords reverse. Somebody's moving away from somebody that was very outspoken. Queen of Swords reversed. She's the B card for sure. But that's coming right next to Six of Swords. Somebody's moving away from somebody very loud, let's say. Because I'm working on my not using as many low vibrational words, curse words, things like that. As I've never liked them, but I'm staying high vibrational, right? So these people even want you to talk about them. Some of them are even doing things so profound, so loud, that it's all because they want you to talk about them. They want you to give them the energy, and they're trying to impose spell work on you. They're trying to get you in that low vibrational, bring you down, trying to do it from afar. Because for some of you, you've already made some sort of movement or change away from them, and they are trying so hard. So now they're getting into people surrounding you, right? Or people you know are gossiping and doing those things to try to get it to you. Don't give them the power and the energy. Send them love and light and healing instead, right? So, yeah. 10 of Wands. You're letting go of that cycle. You're spiritually awakened now. You're aligning with your highest vibration, and you're not letting them affect you. Yep, you got some sort of clarity here, realization. This is also confirmation from above that I am telling you the truth, right? So there's multiple options available to you now. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this. I love this spring energy. It's like she feels as though she's in full control of her life. She's got that beautiful Page of Pentacles, right? This beautiful new beginning. And she's standing on one foot because she's balancing, because she's temperancing herself. She is allowing these things that are coming in, and she's turning them. And maybe this is you doing this. Maybe this is you that is learning how to use your enemies to your advantage. Maybe you're using what your enemies have done to, in fact, set you up. And I've talked about this. I've been talking about the fact that you're fully aware of who your enemies are, but you're playing the games and you're letting them set you up and put you right where you need to be. And I've been talking about that for a little while here. If you check out my December readings, all the readings I did after Christmas with that beautiful deck where that they're dancing with the fox. It's like the only spirit animal in that whole deck, and it's the prince. So maybe I'll go back and label those readings, because I'm going to start to be labeling a lot of my readings with the decks that I use, because that's helping me recall them in the energies and stuff too. But any of my readings after December, I talk a lot about working with the enemy, using them to your advantage. I feel like that's going to be very significant for somebody, okay? And now there's like, ooh, someone could be getting arrested or going to jail or something. You hear that siren? Somebody's getting revealed. Look at how busy it is. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to keep these short because I hear my kids too, and I don't want to be talking about 10 of Swords. Yeah, there's an ending to a situation. Someone's getting caught up for sure. King of Wands. Let's see. Oh, look. And it's like somebody is watching. Somebody's creeping up on somebody. It's not scared, though. Your enemies are back here watching you, but like I said, you're fully aware of them. And Queen of Wands, you're taking action. You've been patient. Look at this. It's like even though this isn't going on, you've been still growing what you desire. So I'm going to leave this one to the tarot. And I'll still label this one for my Starseeds, but I'm going to be pulling out my Starseed oracles next and doing another reading, right? I just did 1411 on the clock too. It's a message for somebody. But I'm going to leave this one how it is, and then I'm going to do some other oracle readings. And I also have my Wisdom of the Oracle. I need my phone. and the energy cards that I wanted to tap into and see the new energies, the new vibration where I'm at, because I'm on the move. So, all right, guys, love and light to all of you. Definitely, if you're a guided to my channel and you are not a subscriber, subscribe right now. 1441 is you are guided to me for a reason. Know that. It's free to subscribe. Just click the subscribe button, and if you want to get notifications of all my future uploads, then click the bell and then the all button, and you'll get all the notifications. So, all right, guys, love and light to all of you. Bye.